Hi to all class 9 students. I hope class you are doing great. And class chapter we are going to do is basic problems of an economy, and the lesson is lesson number 3. As I told you earlier also that basically there are three problems of an economy, that is how to produce, what to produce, and for whom to produce, right? But when we talk about that why the problem usually starts or erupts, the reason is that the resources are scarce. It's just because of the resources being scarce. So when we say that resources are scarce, what does it exactly mean? It means that there are limited resources, and making use of these resources in a very prudential way is very very what important. So making a choice is the major concern which brings all the economic problems in front, right? So yesterday we talked about what to produce, and in that I told you that what to produce has two major sub questions, that is how much to produce and for whom to produce. Now today what we are going to do is the second basic problem, that is how to produce, right? How to produce. And how to produce is what? How to produce is your problem related to the technique. When we think that, when we start thinking that which technique should be used to carry on production is called problem of how to produce, right? So when we start thinking of producing, that's entirely different thing. Just saying that yeah, we'll be going for the production, it's very easy. But when we start thinking of it, there are many concrete things and points which we have to focus on. And one of it major point is that which technique of production we are going to use. When we say technique of production, it means that how we are going to carry on with the work, how we are going to carry on with the production activity. Now the production activity, the technique we are going to use could be of two types, right? So technique of production के बारे में when it say technique, when we talk about technique, there are two. Firstly, it's labor intensive technique, and second is your capital intensive technique, right? When we say labor intensive technique, what we mean exactly is that use more of labor and less of machinery, right? Labor intensive technique is that technique where we are using more of labor and less of capital, but less of machinery. मतलब लेबर इंटेंसिव टेक्निक वो टेक्निक होगी जहाँ पर हम कम से कम मशीन का इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा किसका इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं? लेबर का इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं, ठीक है? इसके बहुत सारे फायदे भी हैं. अगर मैं आपसे बोलूँ कि लेबर इंटेंसिव टेक्निक एक ऐसी टेक्निक है जहाँ पे ज़्यादा लोगों का इस्तेमाल होगा, तो फायदे क्या हैं इसके? द बेनिफिट्स और द एडवांटेजेस इज दिस दैट पीपल आर गोइंग टू गेट जॉब, दे आर गोइंग टू गेट एम्प्लॉयमेंट, and the work is going to be perfect because it is being done by the people. The more skilled work can easily be done, hand-based work can easily be done, right? So it has a different kinds of advantages. Now when we talk about capital intensive technique, it is a technique where more of machinery is used. More of machinery is used, right? In this, more of machinery is used. Now when we are using more of machinery, what are the advantages? The advantages are going to be of a entirely different case, that the production can be done on a very larger scale, the production can be done very fast, the production is going to be of ultimate quality because the machine finishing is going to be there, right? And there are n number of more advantages, but these are the basic advantages which you are going to understand. So basically when we talk about how to produce, the problem of how to produce, what we mean is this, that which technique is to be used. This function is related to the selection of technique of production. So this function is basically related to the selection of technique for production, right? Now as far as this problem is concerned, how to produce, now when we just talk about the solutions, how to produce, how we are going to solve this problem. So again, in different economies the solution is going to be entirely different. So earlier I told you there are basically two types of economies we are going to read, though there are many economies, but we are just we'll just talk about two types of economies here. So in a capitalist economy, now the point is this, what is capitalist economy? I told you about capitalist economy, but again I'll make a revision. Capitalist economy is that economy where all the production unit, where all the resources are owned by the private sector. There is no major role for government to play. All the decision related to the production, all the decision related to the product, all the decision related to the use of resources is being taken by the private entrepreneurs, right? And the major objective of their production is to earn maximum profit, right? Now, in a capitalist economy, what do you think? What is going to be the solution of this problem? In a capitalist economy, the solution is going to be your use of capital intensive technique. Now, why in a capitalist economy you think that capital intensive technique is going to be used? Because producers here don't want to hire much of labor, because they want machinery to do work of 10 people or 100 people, and they want work to get in a accelerated rate, and then they want their finishing of the product to be a machine finished, right? So more the machinery used, more the production can be done. So in a capitalist economy, the production is based on what? Capital intensive technique. Measure of the capital is used, or you can say machinery is used to do production. As far as socialist economy is concerned, so what is happening here? In a socialist economy, I told you the government has a major role to play. The government plays the major role regarding use of resources, regarding production, regarding other important things. The major role is played by government, the major decisions are taken by government. So here the solution for the problem is going to be, what do you think? It is going to be labor intensive technique. Here in such an economy, labor intensive technique would be used. Why you think? Because using labor intensive technique will help people to get more job, people will get employment, people will get job, and the living standard of people will improve. And there are other factors also, but this is enough for you to know that the people will get employment and the living standard will improve. So why this is happening here? Why the socialist economy using intensive techniques? So as to move forward with the welfare of the people, because always the major reason, the major objective of the producer in capitalist socialist economy is to what? Is to serve people, is to do the welfare of the people rather than earning profit, right? So in such an economy, the socialist economy, the labor intensive technique is going to be used. In a capitalist country, this issue is decided by the entrepreneur in the view of prevailing price mechanism in the country. The capitalist economy may, they'll keep in mind the price mechanism, the price, the profit, and these all things. But in a socialist economy, what people usually think, what the government usually think is this, that how to provide people with work, how to provide people with work, right? Now, this was your second problem. Now the third problem is for whom to produce. For whom to produce. Now for whom to produce, in this technique what happens is this, for whom to produce, the basic problem is to determine the relative size share of each individual. Here we have to decide whatever we are producing, how to distribute it. How to distribute the product, the production among people. So people के बीच में जो प्रोडक्शन हुआ है वो कैसे डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किया जाएगा. This is basically a problem of distribution. The problem of distribution of national product or income is associated with the serious complications. So when we talk about टोटल प्रोडक्शन इन द इकोनॉमी, जो टोटल प्रोडक्शन हुआ है, चाहे वो आप प्रोडक्शन के तौर पे देखो, नंबर के तौर पे देखो, चाहे आप उस फाइनेंशियल तौर पे क्वांटिफाई कर दो, मतलब मॉनेटरी टर्म्स में देखो, तो ये बहुत ज़रूरी हो जाता है जानना किसी भी प्रोड्यूसर के लिए या किसी भी तरह की कैपिटलिस्ट इकोनॉमी हो, सोशलिस्ट इकोनॉमी हो, ये जानने के लिए कि जो देश ने पूरे साल भर में कमाया है उसे लोगों में कैसे डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किया जाए। अब डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की बात आती है तो फिर ये जो कमाया गया है साल भर में उसको अगर ढंग से नहीं बांटेंगे तो अमीर और अमीर हो जाएंगे एंड गरीब और गरीब हो जाएंगे। तो इक्विटेबल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन होना चाहिए सो एज टू मेंटेन व्हाट फाइनेंशियल इक्वालिटी, बिकम्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू मेंटेन अ फाइनेंशियल इक्वालिटी, right? If an approach is adopted to achieve perfect equality, then the initiative and creativities of producer will be affected adversely. If we just think कि नहीं हमको equality से चलना है तो it will become very difficult, क्योंकि producers को इस केस में क्या होगा, नुकसान होगा, क्योंकि all the producer want to produce those products which can be sold at higher prices to the richer section of the society. तो यहाँ पे जब इस तरह की बात आती है तो यहाँ पे बिल्कुल entirely different सोच जाती है. Now in capitalist economy, how we are going to solve this problem? In a capitalist economy, a producer will produce for richer section of society, richer section of society. In this case, what will happen? In this case, the richer section will become more richer, right? And in a socialist economy, the distribution will be, the distribution will be made on the basis of what? On the basis of equitable distribution. Equitable distribution. So as to reduce inequality of income and wealth. So in this case, the government is going to take, or the socialist economy is going to take larger steps to make bring the economy to a platform where all the people are what on the equal basis. But it's a very rarest type of a situation where all the people are at the same platform. It is hardly seen. In every country you will get inequality of income. हर country में आपको गरीब और अमीर के बीच में गैप बहुत ज़्यादा मिलेगा. So क्योंकि कैपिटलिस्ट इकोनॉमी सोचती है, प्राइवेट प्रोड्यूसर सोचते हैं कि हम ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा प्राइस में बेच सके रिचर सेक्शन ऑफ सोसाइटी को, वेयर सोशलिस्ट इकोनॉमी सोचती है कि हम नेसेसरी प्रोडक्ट्स बनाएं जो सबको क्या दे, लिविंग ऑफ स्टैंडर्ड क्या करे, उनका बेटर करे. So these are basically three types of problems which, and I also told you that how the capitalist economy will be solving this problem and how a socialist economy will be solving this problem. Alright, and I hope this is clear to you, and we'll be moving with further with the next topic in the next video. Till take care and stay healthy.